Well, spring showers may bring May flowers, but last month in April, the Westmont Jaycees put on their annual breakfast with the Easter Bunny. On Sunday, April 1st, 2007, at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Westmont, Illinois, as like every year, the Westmont Jaycees put on a delicious, fun, and exciting event for the community. The breakfast featured a yummy, full-service buffet including bagels, donuts, eggs, sausage, bacon, French toast sticks, tater tots, and of course, pancakes. Also at the breakfast, and the main highlight for the event, was getting your picture taken with and meeting and greeting with the Easter Bunny. This year's event featured for the first time a digital camera system. Taking a picture of a kid with the bunny and then loading it into a computer and then just printing it out. Easter is extra special when the Westmont Jaycees get into the equation. Even our beloved Illinois Jaycees president, Mrs. Denise A. Lenz, helped out serving the buffet, a guest server, if you will. The Westmont Jaycees are a leadership and training organization for young people between the ages of 18 to 41. The Westmont Jaycees trains its members to become better leaders through the community service they do. It is a win-win situation. James Holy, president of the Westmont Jaycees, tells us what was happening today.
We do this every year. We've been doing it now for 13 years. It's a event where the community can come out, get some pancakes, get some breakfast, talk, learn about the Jaycees, and hopefully join a chapter.
And we saw that you were taking pictures, you know, it's breakfast with the Easter Bunny, but one thing we saw, I don't know if this is new for your chapter, you actually had a, I guess, digital camera and you were printing out pictures. Is this something you just started? Or?
Yes, that is something that we just started. Before, we've been using a Polaroid camera, which that took a lot of film. I thought it would be a lot easier to use a digital camera, so I brought my computer, my digital camera, and my personal photo printer.
James Holy, president of the Westmont Jaycees, tells us about the food and whether it was purchased or donated.
Some of the food was purchased, some of the food was donated. We got a lot of generous donations from Burger King and some donations from Dominic's.
Chris Seatek, charter member of the Westmont Jaycees, was really one of the pioneers for this breakfast. He served as chairperson many a time. He tells us what he was doing today and the need to encourage younger members to get involved with this project.
Well, I used to actually run this, but I've passed the buck along. And today all I was doing, I'm a pancake flipper today. That's my entire goal, and so we go on from there. Hopefully we can push this off to some of our newer members and let them take over, so the older people can kind of step back and watch the new leadership develop.
Northeast Region Director Sean Mullen tells us the region's involvement in the breakfast and the desire to help out the Westmont Jaycees as much as they can.
Well, as far as the Northeast Region Jaycees is concerned, we have several times during the year that we get out as a huge group at one time for these holiday projects. 4th of July, Memorial Day, and Easter is a big one because there's so many Easter events that our chapters host, and we are there for support, for trying to get community surveys, recruit members, and help out as necessary when we come out. We got so many things going on. All of my region staff is currently busy out helping out chapters throughout the region.
Westmont Lions Club member and former Westmont Mayor Jim Addington tells us about his role today and the cooperation and support the Westmont Jaycees receive from the Westmont Lions Club.
I've helped the Jaycees ever since they got organized. I was mayor when they were organized 12 years ago, and I'm one of the cooks. We're kind of the Lions have been doing pancake breakfast for 30 years, so we kind of taught them how to do it. And I just come and volunteer.
Both the Westmont Jaycees and the Westmont Lions Club are doing a joint event, a barbecue event around Memorial Day. Jim Addington from the Westmont Lions Club tells us more about this event coming up at the end of this month.
We have a barbecue place in town called Uncle Bub's, and the owner there has been trying to get the village to do what is a cooking competition there are national teams out there, hundreds of them, and all they do is on the weekends is they go to these competitions and they cook food. And Mark is one that they have Westmont sponsor one, and the village has had a sympathetic ear, but no one has taken the bull by the horns to do it. So last year, George Wolcott from the Jaycees and I said, you know, we can put this thing together, and we did it. And so this will be the first annual Memorial Day weekend this year. It'll be in Ty Warner Park. Right now we have about 15 teams. There'll be more by then. One team is coming all the way from Texas, Michigan, Indiana, and of course from right around here. And they cook food. There's very specific rules. It's all sanctioned by the Kansas City Barbecue Society. They're the largest organization in the country that sanctions these kind of things. So the teams come in, they cook chicken, ribs, pulled pork, and brisket. And they cook it all night Saturday, and then they turn it in around noon on Sunday, one item at a time. And as they turn in, they're judged. And a lot of people, there are judges who get certified, go to school, and you get judged on how to, or you get trained on how to be a judge. And then there's prizes for the winners in each of the categories. And then there's an overall winner who would be declared the event champion.
For more information on the Westmont Jaycees or the Westmont Lions Club, please take note of your screen.